Good morning, viewers. My name is Desiree Karen, starting the presentation on behalf of Group 11. Our topic is the laissez-faire leadership. So, this presentation seeks to explain the concepts of laissez-faire leadership, identify and discuss specific situations or contexts where laissez-faire leadership is most appropriate and effective. We are also here to analyze the advantages of laissez-faire leadership and evaluate the disadvantages of laissez-faire leadership. So one might ask, what is laissez-faire leadership? It is a hands-off approach where leaders give employees almost complete freedom and minimal guidance in decision-making and task completion. The origin of this word is a French word and it means to allow or to let do. Laissez-faire leadership, also known as delegative leadership, is a type of leadership style where the leader takes a hands-off approach, allowing team members significant autonomy in decision-making and execution. Autonomy means the capacity to self-govern or live according to one's own reasons and motives rather than being determined by outside forces or external forces. This leadership style is marked by minimal guidance and low intervention, leaving employees to manage their tasks independently. In schools, laissez-faire leadership can involve allowing learners in a classroom to make decisions based on the responsibilities assigned to them. The teacher, as the leader, does not interfere in the decisions, but rather allows the learners to become responsible for their own successes or failures. Thank you.
My name is Caroline Makafu-Ijasi, and I'll be taking the history of laissez-faire leadership. The term laissez-faire comes from the French phrase "let's do" or "let it be" or "let's go." It refers to a policy of minimal government interference in economic affairs. The roots of this idea trace back to the 17th and 18th centuries, especially during the rise of classical liberalism in Europe. The theory of laissez-faire was developed by the French physiocrats during the 18th centuries. The concept was first articulated in France by economists known as the physiocrats, such as Francois Quesnay, who believed that natural economic laws should be allowed to operate without government control. It gained momentum in the 18th century through the work of Scottish economist Adam Smith, who is the proponent of this leadership style, particularly in his influential book, The Wealth of Nations, 1776.
Here is a continuation of laissez-faire leadership. Smith argued that the invisible hand of the market could guide economic activity more efficiently than government regulation. During the 19th century, laissez-faire became a dominant economic philosophy in Britain and United States, particularly during the Industrial Revolution. However, its popularity waned in the 20th century during the Great Depression, when economists like John Maynard advocated more for government interventions. Also, during the 20th century, research by Kurt Loren and his colleagues in the 1930s identified laissez-faire as one of the three main leadership styles alongside autocratic and democratic. I am Mensa Adamako Prince.
My name is Sapon Elizabeth Ejewa, and I'm here to read the situations that calls for the use of laissez-faire leadership. Here are some situations where laissez-faire approaches may be appropriate in education. 1. In higher level courses, particularly those involving independent research or creative projects, students may benefit from the freedom to explore in their own way. With this approach, it allows the freedom to explore topics of personal interest. By giving students autonomy, they can engage in the material in a way that resonates with their passion, leading to enhanced motivation and deeper learning. 2. When students demonstrate a strong internal drive and ability to manage their time and workload effectively, a laissez-faire approach may empower them to take ownership of their learning. In such cases, teachers step back and allow students to take control of their learning processes, just as Doug gave us the topic and then allowed us to do our own research about it. Yeah. So for the third one, in environments that may value creativity and A laissez-faire approach can encourage students to think outside the box and develop solutions. Yes, so with this one, it allows students and creators to think outside the box, and then also encourages students to explore unconventional solutions. The last one, in environments where schools or teachers are trusted to make decisions best suited to their students' needs, a laissez-faire approach can lead to personalized and effective education. So this one, by allowing educators to explore their freedom to tailor their teaching methods and curricula, a learning experience can become more relevant and aligned with students' interests and abilities. Thank you.
My name is Patience Oforina, and then I'll be taking you through some advantages of the laissez-faire leadership style. So one of the advantages is that it encourages creativity and innovation. So with this leadership style, the employees, or let's say the followers of that leader, are able to explore new ideas freely. Another point is that it encourages independence. Okay, so it allows competent employees or educators to thrive in a self-directed environment. So my colleague will take it from here and give us 2 additional points.
Okay, so I'm Richard Edte, and I'll continue with the advantages of laissez-faire leadership. It builds trust between leaders and followers by demonstrating their confidence and capabilities. The other is also it fosters professional growth, where there's less direct supervision, which enables teachers take greater responsibility for their own development, seeking out training, collaboration, and reflective practices on their own initiative.
Ashon Samuel Edte is my name, and I'm presenting on the disadvantages of laissez-faire leadership. So, with the first disadvantage, it is the lack of clear direction, which leads to the confusion and inefficiency, where team members or staff may feel uncertain about goals, expectations, or responsibilities. And also, it also leads to the reduced accountability, which often results in missed deadlines and quality issues or poor performance, as individuals are left to manage themselves without adequate checks. Another point is that it leads to lower motivation and morale if team members feel neglected or unsupported. With the fourth disadvantage, it leads to the increase of conflict and poor communications, especially in diverse teams with no intervention from leadership. So my colleague will continue from the other disadvantage. Thank you.
I'm Ibrahim Badmos. I will continue from the disadvantages of laissez-faire leadership. It weakens teamwork as team members may work alone instead of helping each other. It is not good for beginners. New or less experienced members or staff may struggle without support from their leaders.
In conclusion, laissez-faire leadership is a hands-off approach that grants individuals significant autonomy in decision-making. It is most effective in environments with highly skilled, self-motivated individuals who require minimal supervision. While it encourages creativity and independence, it also leads to poor coordination and lack of accountability if not applied appropriately. Therefore, its effectiveness largely depends on context and the capabilities of those being led. I'm Richard Edte.
On behalf of Group 11, I want to say thank you to our viewers for watching this presentation. We hope that you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you. This is Christian Mensah.